This is WAEC June 2019 General Mathematics Paper 2, and we're answering question number 11b. And the question says, given that 2 and minus 3 are the roots of the equation ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. The question asks is to find what will be a, b, and c. So let's attempt to answer this very question together. The roots of that very equation are given. One of the root is 2 and the other root is minus 3. So we make use of these roots to build the quadratic equation. When you now build the quadratic equation, we can now compare it with this one given. That will enable us to know the coefficient of the square term, the coefficient of the x term, and the constant term. So 2 and minus 3 are roots. This means x minus 2b equals to 0. That is x2 taken to the left. You have x minus 2 equals to 0. Similarly, taking minus 3 to the left, you have x plus 3 equals to 0. So you now multiply this to left-hand side of these two equations. So you have x minus 2 multiplied by bracket x plus 3. The result will be 0 because each one of them is 0. So multiplying the 2 also gives you 0. So you now expand the two brackets and collect like terms. So x times x means x squared, x times plus 3 minus 2 times x minus 2 times plus 3. That will give a result x squared plus 3x minus 2x minus 6 equals to 0. So collected like terms, that is plus 3x minus 2x there gives 1x. So you have x squared plus x minus 6 equals to 0. This is the quadratic equation with this roots 2 and minus 3. Then comparing this very equation with the one given ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0, we will enable you to find this a, what is this b, what is this c. So the a is simply the coefficient of the square term in this very equation, which is 1. The b is the coefficient of the letter the term here of x here, which is 1 also. And the constant term, which is c, is this minus 6. So there we have a as 1, the coefficient of the square term, b as 1, also the coefficient of x here, and the c as the constant term, which is minus 6. This answered the question. So let me just share with you quickly how this very question is now marked during the marking of this 2019. So the very first mark is this method 1 marker, and this method 1 mark, when you now have x squared plus 3x minus 2x minus 6 equals to 0, that is expanding this to two brackets, you have this method 1 mark. When you now have the correct quadratic equation as x squared plus x minus 6 equals to 0, you have this accuracy 1 mark. And when you now compare this equation with ax squared plus bx plus c and determine your a as 1, you have this accuracy 1 mark. B as 1, you have this accuracy 1 mark. And c as minus 6, you have this accuracy 1 mark. So in total, this question, if everything is answered correct, you have 5 good marks.